Great seeing you back for Devos. All right, we're talking all week long about waiting on God. Now, this is an important subject because every human being I know who follows God has a problem with waiting on him. We don't like to wait on him. We get impatient. Waiting takes courage. It takes courage. Courage is pressing forward despite your fears. Just keep on moving. Courage is not some supernatural ability that you're not nervous or fearful or on edge. No, courage is just hanging in there longer than anyone else. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to keep on. I'm going to be courageous. I'm going to trust in God. Look at Psalms 56, verse 3. He goes, when I'm afraid, I put my trust in you. Now notice, God doesn't say there's anything wrong with being afraid. But if you give into your fears, you say, well, I would do this. I know God told me to. But now I'm not because I'm afraid it's not going to work. Okay, fear is faith in the devil. Okay, so you can be fearful as long as you do it anyhow. You just keep moving because you're trusting in God. Look, he's afraid, but he said, I'm trusting in you even though I'm afraid. Now in Psalms 27, verse 13, it says, I believe I would see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. I like that. Yes, wait for the Lord. It takes courage. Just keep on hanging in there when everybody else wants to throw in the towel. Waiting is not the same as inactivity. All right? This is important. Waiting is a commitment to continue in obedience until God provides. Now, this tenacity of being obedient unto God, stop making up excuses of why you don't go to church. Stop making up excuses why you stop giving unto the Lord. Stop making up excuses of why you stopped serving God. You used to serve God. You used to have a Christian ministry. You say, I just don't feel real good. Unless you're dying, you serve God. Even you could do it from your home on the telephone, but you serve the Lord. But stay there courageously, just trusting in God, being committed. Joshua 1:9, he says, have I not commanded you to be, look here, here's the command, to be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened. Do not be dismayed. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. God says, I know this isn't easy. I know that you're mourning right now. I mean, what you're going through, it just hurts. It just hurts. But getting up and facing the day, meeting with the Lord in prayer, go cry your eyes out in the pillow. But when you're done, do what you have to do. Follow the Lord. Be obedient to him. One important thing to remember while you're waiting on God is that you are never alone. Never. Now, but you got to be courageous. Now, I want to share this with you because I really, when I'm telling you this works, these aren't just preacher's words. So I only bring this in here so it might help you a little bit. So years ago, when I was building up the church, I'm telling you, it was hard. It was really, really hard. We went years and years and years being a very, very poor church, very poor. And I think, oh my goodness, I wish I didn't have to worry about the bills. It was just constantly something, you know. We moved in this building, we still got to pay our bills. They were using my credit cards to pay their bills, whatever. I had a city church, was a young church, rough church. Okay, at the same time, I was building a business on the side just so I could feed my family. And it was hard. It was really, really hard. And so I had these goals, but it was like 20, 25-year goals. And okay, then we were like buying up the neighborhood for the church so we could get these parking lots. There was a reason why we were doing this. Okay, people were laughing at me and they're making fun of me and they go, that's never going to work. And I didn't have a whole lot of encouragement from a lot of people, but I just kept on plugging on and plugging on and plugging on. You know what? I just waited on God. It takes a lot of courage every day to get up and do what you're supposed to do when you don't see results. And then God provided. He took care of me. He took care of the church. We're building this new church. Taking a long time. I get a lot of slack about it. We're starting to build next spring. Okay, listen, I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. You don't have to have a fuzzy feeling to do it. You just have to know what God wants you to do. And you just do it. And you be obedient. You don't have to feel it. You don't have to, you just do it. Just do it. Be courageous and ask God to give you the strength you need.